Hey guys, okay, so this is my third video for today, and as I said before in my previous video, this is basically me trying to play catch up on doing videos since I haven't posted any more in a while. So, anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably mentioned this, I believe, in one of my previous videos, if not my first video. So, yeah, I don't really have a lot of friends. Um, so, this is basically my way of, reaching out to people and, you know, getting to know getting to know new people. um, I know it's kind of lame, but you know, um, hey, it's just easier for me, So that basically right there leads me to my next topic for this video, and I'm going to be touching on two separate topics in this video as well. The first is going to be the importance of having friends and making new friends. And the second topic for this video will be my bucket list. As I mentioned in my previous video, I was going to touch on this topic as well. So my first topic, the importance of having friends and making new ones. My personal thoughts on the importance of having friends is basically it is really important basically to have friends. That's they're there to basically have as a support system, and basically to get to have fun with other people besides just your family or yourself. um, uh, I like I mentioned before, I don't really have a lot of friends, if any. At least not real true friends, which is pretty sad. Uh, I would like to have real friends, at least to be able to talk to when I'm down, or go and hang out and do stuff with them. Um, which also leads me into the second part of this topic, is the importance of making new friends. I also believe that it is really important to make new friends. That way you get to know new people, get to know things about them, what they like and what they dislike. And in doing so, it gives you kind of an idea on what others view as important or fun, or whatever, uh, because you're able to look at someone else's point of view on that aspect, not just your own. So anyway, yeah, uh, like I said, I really enjoy meeting new people and talking to people. I'm a big, huge talker, as my family will tell you. I basically never shut up. Uh, don't get me wrong, there are times where I like my peace and quiet. I don't like to be bothered. But for the most part, I do like to talk, and not specifically about anything specific or of any importance, but just to talk and communicate with others. Um, and yeah, I don't get that opportunity very often. At least not with anybody other than my family. And again, as I said, my family will tell you I'm a huge talker, and they will mostly tell me to shut up most of the time when they don't want to hear me talk anymore. So Anyways, yeah. The next thing I was going to point out was that I am on social media. I do have Facebook, I have Twitter, I have Instagram, um, and also I have YouTube. So if you want to comment or question or just, hit me up to have someone to chat with, cool. I'm open to chatting with new people and making new friends, as I said before. Anyways, on to my next topic would be my bucket list. Again, this is something I view very important, not just for myself, but for anybody out there. And the biggest thing is that, with the bucket list, I think it's cool because it doesn't have to be just for just for people that are, going through life-threatening illnesses or diseases. I think it should be for anyone. I know that I'm sure that you guys have probably heard of a movie that has been out for quite a while now. It's been several years at least, with Morgan Freeman, called The Bucket List, and it kind of does touch on exactly what the point is behind the bucket list and where it came from, briefly in the movie. So if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. It's really good. So back on point, my bucket list and things that I would like to do before I so-called kick the bucket, would be to, for one of the biggest things I've always wanted to do, I think even when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 years old, I've wanted to do it since then, would be to go skydiving. I know it sounds corny and ridiculous, but it is one of those things that I would definitely love to do at least once, if not more. Again, another thing would be on my list, and without this next one, without sounding too corny as well, would be to mend all relationships with any of my family or friends that I'm, may have not been able to either stay in contact with or have in some way caused the relationship to separate in some way. That would be, one thing that I would definitely want to do before I did, kick the bucket. Another one, let's see. I would love to be able to get in shape and, be able to stay healthy and fit, which I think obviously is kind of it's probably a little bit, ridiculous to want to do something like that for someone on their bucket list if they're, going through a life-threatening illness or disease that is keeping them from that. But for someone like me, or from someone like myself, who is not going through that kind of thing, I would definitely want to stay in shape and get fit, start eating healthier, living life, healthier. And it's not that I'm, horribly overweight or, anything like that. I am what most would consider a little chubby, which, there's nothing wrong with that, but I would like to be able to better myself. Anyway, back on point, to the bucket list would be to, obviously get financially stable. have a house and a vehicle of my own at some point in time in my life. And on to the next would be to be able to go traveling, not just in the country but around the world. I know that some of the big places that I would like to visit at some point in time would be, for starters, and the main thing would be to go to Ireland. Obviously, I don't know if you can tell, I am Irish. I am a natural redhead, and I do have Irish in my blood, so that would be one of the biggest places I would love to visit. I would also like to, learn about the culture and the history behind, of Ireland, and where my people come from, so to speak. That would be first and foremost on my list. Another couple places would be, I would love to go visit the UK, Europe, France, Russia, all that good stuff. Anyways, back to the main point of the bucket list. I would also enjoy doing something new that I've never done before, like mountain climbing. I have done rock climbing, which is cool. It's great. I would also enjoy bungee jumping. Just traveling the world, obviously. Again, and sorry, I know this video is getting a little long, and I'll try to wrap it up pretty quick. But a couple more things on my bucket list to do would be to eventually find a partner and settle down, and maybe even get married and have a family of my own. So yeah, if you're out there and you're single and you're around my age, hit me up. We can just start out as friends. I don't believe in rushing into things. I think it's best to just take it slow, get to know the person, let them get to know you. Don't just rush into a relationship, because that a lot of times never seems to work out. It ends badly. I should know. I've been in at least 4 or 5 different relationships that started out that way, but that's a whole nother subject. Last but not least on my bucket list would be to, I would have to say, oh Lord, okay, yeah, this one is probably going to be a little more not so appropriate for younger people on this channel or on YouTube, but another one would be, I would love to try to join the Mile High Club. That would be something I would definitely get into trying eventually. I know that's a touchy subject, but that would probably be somewhere on my list of my bucket list at some point in time. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that basically wraps up the topics for this video. Again, you can find me on social media. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I will also list the links to my Skype and my Gmail as well. That way, if you have any questions, comments, or just want to chat, hit me up. I am very easy to talk to, very laid back, and I will talk to anyone basically. So if you want to just talk about anything, nothing specific, hit me up. I'll do my best to get to you as soon as I can. So anyway, you guys have a blessed day, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.